Most people still think that AI music means that I type in a prompt and boom, there is a finished song that sounds great, that has the lyrics that really go deep, and the arrangement, the musicality, the instruments, the beat. But let me tell you, there is a lot of work to be done until even an AI music sounds good. So I start with the heart. First, I ask myself, what do I want to express? What is in my heart? What do I feel? What is God teaching me right now? What emotions are right now in me that I need to get out? What truth do I want to express? The second step is I shape words. And for this, it is also helpful to use AI because the words in a song, they need to rhyme. But for me to think of all the words that rhyme is sometimes very difficult. So AI can help me with that, but I still make the decision on which word reflects most of what I want to express, my own emotion and the message I want to communicate. So I redefine wording, I adjust the tone of the lyrics, I remove anything that I don't want so it feels authentic. It feels what I would want to say in the way I want to say it. AI doesn't give me the message, but it helps me make it better. And then number three, I turn words into sound. Next, I bring those lyrics into a music generator with AI and I start to create. What style fits this message the most? What kind of energy do I want to express along with this lyric? Should it be minimal or should it be a full music composition? This is the musical sketch that only the artist, me, can decide. So I work with the AI to start defining the sound to the words. Step number four is the arrangement. And this is where the real music begins. I split the tracks, then I shape the whole song into sections. Where does what part come? I take out a lot of stuff. I reinvent some of the instruments that I want to have, add some vocal parts in, background vocals. So, this part is the creative part that will take most of the time to really make a full song that expresses what I want the way I want it. That's not AI work. That is my work. That's my creative decisions that I make with the music that AI generated. And then the next step, number five, is the mixing. And this has a lot to do with hearing. What do I want to have lead? What is support? How does it build up? How does it transition? The whole mixing part is its own creative process that work together with my ears and how I want this sound to be. And AI has usually absolutely no part in this process. The mixing is completely done by me. The next part is the mastering part, very similar to mixing, but this is where it all comes together. Number seven is the visual identity and the release of the song. I also need to have an album cover. Yes, I can go to AI that will help me. I can also ask an artist to create an album cover for me. This is again another creative process where I have to think about what do I want to have visualized, connected to the song. And this is a beautiful process that can be very simple. Some of my album covers look like AI. I don't care because when you look at it, it expresses what the song is about. It's a piece of art. I don't want to go into creating art and technology connected with creating art, but as all of you know, 100 years ago, it was the paintbrush. Today, art, digital art, I mean, the technology has changed also the visual art in a massive way. Not going into this on this video. So I want to address the big misunderstandings. Some people say AI music isn't real creativity. if you're still in the video, you probably learned that the creative part is not done with AI, it is done with me working with AI as a tool, making the creative decision, and then building on what AI generated for me. Creativity is still in me. The intention, the starting point, the choices, the direction, the heart behind the whole song, and the visual art that people see when they play it on Spotify or on YouTube. AI doesn't replace me, it responds to me. The meaning that I have to send a message through a song, AI cannot fake this. Not on the long term. Maybe in a song, maybe in a snippet, but not on the long term. So if you listen to my music, you will hear what's in me, what's in my story, my heart, my emotions, what I'm going through. And if you listen closely, you will see the last year of a reflection of my process in music form. And that's what I love about creating music. It expresses what's inside of me. Why do I keep using AI this way? I use it intentionally because it helps me come from an idea to a complete song. And I use it as an instrument, not as my identity. That's why on my Spotify profile, you will read in the About Me that AI is a big part of how I now create music. It helps me. Yes, it may replace some of the studio artists or musicians I invited 20 years ago, but it's still the same process. If you like my music, tell me about it. If you don't like it, do not tell me, just move on. There is a million trillion other songs that you can listen to. You do what you do. And I thank you for watching this video and support me for this journey in producing music again after a long time of not doing anything. God bless you. Take care. Bye bye.